any success strategies when coaching leaders who are not self-aware or are stuck in a cycle of blame? For
Mm.
example, blaming their team or not getting on board, instead of reflecting on what they themselves could have done differently to gain buy-in.
Right.
I've
I'm
had the
happy.
opportunity to work with some people inside and outside, and I find that it is sometimes difficult when the person reports to you or is part of your team, having as frank a discussion as we need to have, right? Because you got to work with that person. You got to see them the next day. And it depends, I think, in part on what the appetite is and what the approach is in the organization for that kind of feedback. Some people you can present them with what's going on and say, so is that working? Is that working for you? How do you feel about that? What could have happened differently? You have to do it a little more gingerly than with a coaching relationship where you can say, I only want the best for you. I promise that whatever I say to you is only going to be something that I believe you need to hear and know about if you give me permission to do that. And it's a little easier there. It's also easier if there is an assessment like Hogan. Um,
Mhm.
there's lots of them out there, right? So that you can say, your score is here on adjustment. How does that show up in your work? And people are generally pretty honest when you get to that stage.
Mm.
What do you
I,
think, Kate?
I would add, and I think there's a lot of change theory that supports the idea of taking a step back.
Hmm.
If you are stuck in that cycle of blame and you're starting to resent your people,
Hmm.
and if we use that marathon metaphor, if we use that a little bit more here, if you're out in front and you can see the finish line, you may
Hmm.
need to counterintuitively double back, right? And you'll probably have the people in the middle who are with you, right? They are with you. They don't quite know where we're going, but they're still with you. And then maybe you have the people in the way back who are not on board. So one of the tenets of change management is that you leverage the people who are more in the middle,
Mm,
right? Particularly if you are finding yourself not able to manage that, your emotions around it,
Hmm.
is to leverage the folks who are with and help them. Okay. Help the people who are way behind. Speak their language. Use empathy.
yeah.
So there is a time, I think, to stand down.